It was a cold December day in 1891. The streets were blanketed in snow, and the chill in the air was palpable. Winter had firmly set in, making outdoor activities nearly impossible. Dr. James Naismith, a physical education instructor at Springfield College in Massachusetts, found himself facing a unique challenge. The harsh winter weather meant that his students were confined indoors, restless, and in need of physical activity. Tasked with creating a new indoor game, Naismith had to think outside the box. The game had to be engaging, something that would capture the students' interest and keep them active. The game had to be engaging. It needed to be simple enough to understand yet challenging enough to keep the students coming back for more. It needed to keep his students active during the long winter months. The cold weather outside made it crucial to have an indoor activity that could provide both exercise and entertainment. Little did Naismith know, he was about to unleash a global phenomenon. His innovative thinking would lead to the creation of a sport that would captivate millions around the world. Naismith's solution was deceptively simple. He decided to use a couple of peach baskets as goals. These baskets were readily available and easy to set up. He took 2 peach baskets and nailed them to the balcony, 10 feet above the ground. This height was chosen to add a level of difficulty and excitement to the game. He grabbed a soccer ball, divided his class into 2 teams, and set the stage for the first ever game of basketball. The simplicity of the setup belied the complexity and potential of the game. Naismith explained the basic rules: pass the ball, shoot it into the basket, and no running with the ball. These rules were designed to ensure fair play and to keep the game organized. And with that, basketball was born. The first game was a modest affair, but it marked the beginning of something extraordinary. The first game was a far cry from the fast-paced action we see today. The players moved slowly, and the game was more about strategy and teamwork than speed. There were only 9 players on each team. This number was chosen to ensure that everyone had a chance to participate and contribute to the game. The players struggled to dribble the ball and make shots. The concept of dribbling was still new, and the players had to learn the skills from scratch. But despite its humble beginnings, the game quickly caught on at Springfield College. The students were enthusiastic, and the game provided a much-needed outlet for their energy. Its popularity spread like wildfire to other schools and YMCAs across the country. The simplicity and excitement of the game made it an instant hit, and soon, basketball was being played in gymnasiums everywhere. As basketball's popularity soared, so did its evolution. The game, which started as a simple activity to keep students active during the winter months, quickly captured the imagination of many. The peach baskets were soon replaced with metal hoops and backboards, making the game more dynamic and exciting. This change allowed for a faster pace and more scoring opportunities. The soccer ball gave way to a larger, specifically designed basketball, which improved dribbling and shooting accuracy. This new ball was easier to handle and became a standard in the game. Rules were refined and standardized, paving the way for more organized competition. These changes helped to create a more structured and fair game, which attracted more players and fans. By the late 1890s, just a few years after its invention, professional basketball leagues began to emerge. These leagues provided a platform for the best players to showcase their skills. Teams sprang up in major cities across the northeastern United States. Cities like New York, Philadelphia, and Boston became hotbeds for basketball talent. Players like Barney Cedran, a diminutive guard known for his dribbling skills, captivated audiences with their agility and finesse. And Joe Fulks, a scoring machine, became early stars. Their performances drew large crowds and helped to popularize the sport. The game, however, was still in its infancy. It was a time of experimentation and growth, with many changes yet to come. There was no single dominant league. Multiple leagues competed for attention, each with its own set of rules and regulations. Rules varied from city to city, leading to a diverse and sometimes confusing landscape for players and fans alike. Travel was arduous, making it difficult to establish national rivalries. Teams often traveled by train, enduring long and uncomfortable journeys to play their games. Despite these challenges, the passion for basketball continued to grow, setting the stage for the sport's future development and eventual global reach. In 1946, the Basketball Association of America, BAA, was founded, marking a turning point in basketball history. This new league aimed to elevate the sport to new heights, bringing a level of professionalism and organization that had not been seen before. The BAA's formation was a significant step in unifying the fragmented world of basketball, which had been dominated by various regional leagues and independent teams. The BAA aimed to bring together the best teams and players under a unified set of rules. This was a revolutionary idea at the time, as it sought to standardize the game and create a more consistent and competitive environment. The league's founders believed that by doing so they could attract larger audiences and generate more interest in the sport. After merging with the rival National Basketball League (NBL) in 1949, the league was rechristened as the National Basketball Association (NBA). This merger was a pivotal moment in basketball history, as it brought together the best elements of both leagues and created a more robust and competitive organization. The newly formed NBA quickly established itself as the premier professional basketball league in the United States. The NBA's early years were marked by a blend of athleticism and innovation. Players and coaches alike were constantly pushing the boundaries of what was possible on the court, experimenting with new techniques and strategies. This period saw the introduction of many elements that are now fundamental to the game, such as the fast break and the jump shot. George Mikan, the Minneapolis Lakers' towering center, dominated the paint, leading his team to 5 championships in 6 years. Mikan's impact on the game was profound, as he demonstrated the importance of having a strong presence in the post. His ability to score, rebound, and block shots made him one of the most formidable players of his era. Bob Cousy, the Boston Celtics' flashy point guard, revolutionized ball handling with his dazzling dribbling and no-look passes. Cousy's creativity and flair brought a new level of excitement to the game, and his ability to control the tempo of play made him an invaluable asset to his team. His innovative style of play inspired future generations of point guards. The league expanded westward, bringing the excitement of professional basketball to new audiences. This expansion was crucial in growing the NBA's fan base and increasing its national presence. Teams in cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco helped to popularize the sport on the West Coast, creating new rivalries and storylines that captivated fans. The rivalry between the Celtics, led by Bill Russell, and the Lakers, now based in Los Angeles, captivated fans and laid the foundation for the NBA's future success. This intense competition between two of the league's most storied franchises helped to elevate the NBA's profile and set the stage for the modern era of professional basketball. The battles between Russell and the Lakers stars became legendary, and their matchups are still remembered as some of the greatest in the history of the sport.